There's a news story here. They're scaling back Disney World hours. Now, that starts in September, but they're scaling back the hours. Eddie Sotto is back with us. Now, he's a former Disney Imagineer. Eddie, it's lost the magic. You can't have the magic of Disney if you got a mask on, if you got social distancing, there's no crowd, you get your temperature checked. You've lost the magic.
I can't agree with you more, Stuart. Magic is killed by hospital practices, and they will get the magic back. Disney's doing everything they can, but
how?
until cruise ships, well, I'll tell you, until you can get these hospital practices out of there and screen people at the door with a very high-test screening process, which basically can deliver a 1-minute result. So only well people, kind of like the airport. Once you're screened for terror, you come into the airport and you're carefree. They're not looking at you again. You feel reassured. See, part of this is a psychological battle we're fighting. It's kind of like the movie Jaws. People don't go back in the water, and that was a rubber shark. We have to reassure the public that it's both safe, it's the safest place on Earth, and it's the happiest place on Earth. And this applies to cruise ships. So our company is actually working with different technology firms that either use molecular, a breath test, or even possibly different screening processes that even dissolve sound waves in order to get a totally safe result and let well people enjoy themselves again. Oh, my goodness.
Well, look, yeah, I can understand your point entirely. You're looking for a test with an immediate result. It's easy to take.
We found it.
Immediate. You
Stuart,
found it?
Yes. No, there are tests out there, but until they're still in testing, they're still in process, but it's very short. We're very close. And the caveat here is capacity. We have to have a 1-minute test result.
Sure.
So our company, SureProof Experiences, is applying and vetting these technologies. Because there's snake oil out there too, but there's also real science. And we're trying to really maximize this for, imagine the cruise industry, or imagine a stadium. You walk through the test, you're clean, so are the employees.
Absolutely.
Now we can get somewhere. So we're close to this.
Absolutely.
And we're beginning to apply this, and we're waiting on it. So it's very exciting.
That's a wonderful thing, but you got to tell me, how far away are we? You say we're close. How close?
Well, I'm always very careful of this. One of the vendors is talking about in weeks they'll know, not months, weeks, they'll know if they can really verify these 1-minute tests. But then again, we test the company. We have to make sure, because every ride, every theme park ride has a different dynamic, Stuart, as to distancing and how they work. You have to really test these things and make sure what your clients are getting really works. And we understand the psychological side, which is why a guest comes back. It's not enough to just be safe or put a machine in the lobby of a Four Seasons hotel. That's awful. We theme it. We make it fun. We make it where the guest feels reassured and knows that what they're doing is going to work. So it's a very exciting time. And maybe Disney's working on the same thing. I don't know what they do. They're very secretive, like Apple, but the magic can come back, but we have to come to grips that a new normal, regardless of vaccine, people are still going to have that apprehension, I believe, like TSA. I mean, look at the terror level and look how many people died in terror. And yet we're still testing because people want to feel reassured. Right. That's the whole secret of what makes a Disney park great is do you think you're going to have a problem on a ride with your kids?
Right.
No.
Right. Understood.
Safety is there.
Understood.
Safety's job one.
Okay. Get that test pronto, Eddie, because that would really work.
We're going to keep
in touch, because I want to hear any news on this. Keep in touch. I want to hear the news on this, because that would be a door opener. I'm out of time, Eddie, but thanks for joining us. Come and see us again soon. Eddie Sotto, gotcha.